And we're back. This time I'm going to show you how to create a Luma fade transition in Illustrator. Let me put some video files in my timeline. You will find these via the description link. I'll link the first one and get rid of the audio file, we don't need it. And we don't need the full clip as it is quite long. I'll use the razor to get rid of what we don't need. Here's the second clip. And now we've got a simple cut from one to the other. Let me run it for you. I'll need to resize it a little bit, double click on it. And now it fits the screen size. What we want to have is a Luma fade, so I'll put the second clip on top of the first one so that it overlaps. We still have a simple cut, like so, but this is our starting point to create the Luma fade. Let's get back to the starting position of our overlap. I'll click on effects and then type in gradient. You will find a lot of gradients, but what we need is under video effects, transition, and there is the gradient wipe. Drag and drop it on your second video file. Make sure it's selected, go to effect controls, and there is the gradient wipe. We will create our first keyframe here by clicking on this little stopwatch. We want to have a transition completion of 100 at this position, and then we will go to the last point of the overlap, create another keyframe, and we want to have 0% here. If we want it now, we have our basic Luma fade, but we can increase the results by using the transition softness. You can see what happens here. In this specific case, I really like it when it's around 100%. We could also create keyframes here, but I think it looks good if we keep it to 100% fully, and we can invert the gradient. In this case, that looks way better. It fades in the dark parts first. And as I've said, in this specific case, that looks way better. Let us invert the effect so that we have used a Luma fade out. I'll copy the first clip and put it at the end, make sure we've got an overlap. I'll go to the first position of our overlap, create a new keyframe, and then I'll go to the last position and create the next keyframe. Before we've gone from 100% to 0%, the other keyframes. So now we have to go from 0% to 100% to fade it out. And here's the full clip. And you could see from 100 to 0 and 0 to 100% thanks to our animation of the gradient wipe. And this is how we can recreate a Luma fade in Premiere Pro. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.